Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Aslains. This is a P2640. It's the Tier 4 Italian medium tank and it's located on the east spawn of Paris and it's being driven by tanker 3331. Now countdown's proceeding. And battle started. Now what can I tell you about P2640? Well, it is a tank that actually existed. It wasn't a prototype or anything. It actually did, they did build it. But they built it after the Italian armistice. So Italy had already surrendered to the Allies. And the Italian tanks that were built up in the north went straight into the hands of the Germans. And of course the Germans did utilise a lot of tanks made by other countries. And our first victims turned up as a BT-7 as a Tier 3 Soviet light tank. He's got into a position so he might be able to take a shot at the BT-7, but he's aiming for a T-28. That's a Tier 4 Soviet medium. It's a little further ahead, aiming underneath the bridge. There he is. Oh, he bounces around off that T-28. Fires around in, gets 105 hit points. P-1C or Panzer 1C. It's got definitely going on in YOLO. Zooming into the enemy lines, he's getting hit. Oh dear, bit of a noob move. He's not going to last very long. Yeah, he's receiving hits from everyone, and he's dead. Okay, now that Valentine's too keen to get to the enemies. And I think the tanker's trying to get a shot on the again, and he does! Takes him out of the game, 74 hit points, all he needed. Now, I don't know if he's looked at his mini-map, but there is an enemy behind the next corner. There's a keen ear. That's a Japanese light tank. He pulls back. There are some other tanks around that corner as well. I think one of them's an M15, another one's a Type 91, but he's badly damaged. Yeah, there's an M1542. That's an Italian Tier 3 light medium tank, rather. Oh, there's an MTLS behind him. That's what I said on the mini-map that's showing, and he gets around into him. 122 hit points, and he's angling to try and get a shot over the rubble into the MTLS the moment he shows. But it's not showing, so I think that Tanker's going to try and move ahead. Trying to get a shot on that T80, gets a nice one in for 111, takes a couple of hits, some bounce, 2 rounds from an M1542. And takes the M1542 out the game. Now, can he get the Kini? Trying to. Difficult. It's a Tier 3. Oh, ammo racks him. Brilliant shot. Blew up his ammo rack. Now, where did the other M1542 go? I think he's gone across the bridge. Oh, there's an M5A1 Stuart on the enemy team who's dashed across the bridge, headed in the other direction. Now he's headed for the centre, whilst Tanker is actually headed towards the enemy cap. But I think he's a bit concerned at this corner. There might be some enemy sitting on the centre, waiting for him to come around that corner. Specifically that MTLS. So he's side scraping out, see if he can spot him. No, can't see him. Now the M5 came up to the corner. No, he hasn't gone round. So Tanker's tried a shot, but he's not there. He thought for a second he might be unspotted, or might be, unseen, unsighted. There's the M5. Oh no, he's pulling away from the centre. Okay, so he's going to head towards the cap. The scores are even at the moment, so it's anyone's battle. Oh, now we just lost Valentine, but the enemy lost an MTLS. There's the birch gun. Trying to get a shot off. No, he narrowly missed being shot by the birch gun. He's got a good reload. Fires around him, takes out the birch gun. 87 hit points. Now, is there another enemy at the centre? No. Okay, so can go to the cap, but I think he's going to avoid the cap. There's one of the last. There's the other Arty. It's a Bison. Oh, he's aiming this way. Dialing in the aim and fires around in. 102 hit points. Can he force the Bison to shoot? The Bison does shoot. but he doesn't take any damage. It hits the ground. M5A1's coming up. We've got one tank advantage at the moment. There's the M5A1. No, he couldn't get a shot in there. He's only got 113 hit points left, that M5A1. So I think he's lining up for this corner. Wait for the M5A1 to suddenly appear around the corner. Taking a bit of a risk. If he does, he'll be able to get him quickly. No, it's going to move. That M5 has probably decided not to come around the corner because it's too risky. The thing is, the M5 is going to find it very difficult to penetrate the Panzer B2 on our team. And the only other teammate he's got now is the Su-76, and he was seen in the field up in the north. There's the M5A1. Okay, he's spotting the Panzer B2, probably hoping the Su-76 can help him. I doubt the M5A1 is going to be able to penetrate that Panzer B2. Here he comes. Oh, he's hiding behind the rubble. Not helping. And gets around into it. He bounced around for 140 hit points, but got around into the turret for 16-9. That just leaves the Su-76 to kill, and he's out in the field. Now, according to my figures, I suspect that Tanker 3331 has actually got the high caliber. Now, he could actually start capping. We'll pick up an invader medal if he did, but I think he wants that last kill. He's got 6 kills, which means he's picked up a Top Gun. There's the Su-76. Okay, he's now near their Arty, and some distance away. Not sure he can get a shot that far, but let's have a look, see if he can. Yes, he can. Dialing in the aim, make it accurate. Oh, one shot right up his posterior. Takes him out the game and wins the battle. 7 kills and a win rate of 7538. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, it's an ace tanker for Tanker 3331. He also picked up a demolition expert when he detonated the Keeney. He got a duelist medal for taking down 2 tanks that actually did damage to him during the battle. And he also picked up a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Because he took out both Arty, the Birch gun, and he took out the Bison, he picked up a Pascucci's medal, and he got the high caliber for doing the most damage in the battle, and the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. Of course, he wouldn't be able to get a Radley Waters even if he had got 8 kills, because he's at tier 4, and the Radleys, unfortunately, is not available for tier 5 and under, or under tier 5 tanks. So, good battle there. Let's have a look at the team scores. Highest damage, 1,096 hit points. Almost double the, well, it is more than double the high score on the enemy team, which was that Su-76 he killed at the end. He also managed to get the highest number of kills, 7, and he also picked up a win rate of, an XP, a base XP of 918. He fired 16 rounds during the battle, got 12 hits, 12 penetrations. He did damage of 1,096 hit points, of which 64 hit points were at more than 300 meters. I think that was the last shot on the Su-76. That was definitely more than 300 meters. He received 9 hits during that battle, 3 of which were penetration, 6 of which were non-penetrations, went into the tracks. He also received 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that was actually from the Bison towards the end. He blocked damage of 265 hit points. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 of the enemy team, and killed 7 of them. And he also did damage assistance of 72 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 16,682 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he had 14,925 credits left over. He also received 918 base XP, times 2 for the first victory of the day, meant he took away 1,836 experience points altogether. But a pretty satisfying round, and the fact that it was an ace tanker with 3 epic medals, very nice indeed. So congratulations, Tanker 3331. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.